In the operator overloading part 1 and part 2, I explained how to overload unary operator and binary operator, and also in the operator overloading part 2 I covered that how the data type of one class can be converted into the object of another class using operator overloading. This is a very important concept in C++ that can be achieved through operator overloading. With the help of that, we can convert basic data type into the user defined data type and the user defined data type into basic data type, and objects of one class into the objects of another class. Now just I am doing one application of this data conversion. The data conversion through operator overloading can be performed in two ways. One, either writing the one argument constructor or simply the spatial operator conversion routine. Okay, so suppose just I have written here the complex class, this which is having a data member real and imaginary, and there are two constructors, no argument constructor and two argument constructor, read data, show data, and overloaded the plus operator. Suppose here I am writing this one main complex. I am creating the object of class complex, say suppose C34. So here C3, C1, C1, 3, 4 and C2, 9 and 7, and then C3. Okay, suppose, so for this object creation, the two argument constructor will be called. For this again the two argument constructor is called, and for C3 the no argument constructor is called. Now suppose I want to give, I want to perform what, C3 equal to C1 plus say suppose C1 plus 10. Okay, I want to give the new definition of plus. Here just simply first compiler checks whether the plus is overloaded with two operand. One is complex class, another one is integer. So in the complex class there is no such operator overloading of plus which is taking two argument. One is of complex class and another one is what, basic data type. So here this plus operator is not overloaded for this particular definition. So simply because this is the constant. Actually what I want, that I want for this operation, I want that in the real part of C1, the real data member C1, just 10 to be added. Means here the real part of C1 is 3. Meaning will be defined by the user. Simply C1 I want for this operation. So first the two ways are possible. Either we can overload the plus operator by passing here what, basic type. Okay, but here simply I have not overloaded the plus operator with this type. So what compiler does, compiler converts internally this statement as C3 equal to C1 plus complex 10. Carefully see here. Now just automatically compiler simply call the one argument constructor to convert basic data type into the complex class object, and it creates the nameless object. So for this now the compiler here, just I said that for the here what type of conversion is there, simply basic data type is converted into the user defined data type. So I am doing this with the help of one argument constructor. So for that complex 10, so here one more constructor is required, complex and float, say CR, and I am giving the meaning that what I want, that the real part of C1 will be real part of, sorry, just 10. Here the real part of this nameless object complex 10. So it calls the one argument constructor of the complex class to create a nameless object whose real part will be R, that is 10, and imaginary part I am making it 0. After that this function, the C1, after doing this function will be called C1 dot operator plus, and then it will what, complex the C. Okay, so here see I am calling this function. Before that I can call only with C3 equal to C1 plus C2. So this is okay. This definition of overloading of the plus will be called. But here what I want to add the basic data to what? The complex class. So first compiler checks whether there is a overloading of plus with basic type as an argument present or not. It is not present, then simply compiler searches the one constructor, the one argument constructor to create nameless object of class complex with its real part is initialized with what? 10 and the imaginary part is 0. Now C1 plus 10 will be performed, and here when you write C3 dot show data, C3 dot show data, then simply I will print here. So it will print what? C3. So C1, the real part of C1. So here I will change this C dot real plus C dot real and C dot, sorry, the implicit type is real and imaginary equal to C dot imaginary. Just return T. Okay. So simply just here the real part and imaginary part. So in the real part of C1, 3 plus 10. So here it will print what? 3 plus 10, that is 13, and 4 will be its output if you print C3 dot show data. So in this way, very careful note down that here at the time of converting basic data type into the user defined data type, constructor is called. Just constructor always be called directly when the object is created. This is only the call, this is a special case when the one argument constructor called for converting the basic data type or user defined data type into another user defined data type or the same type. Okay. Now today just I said that in C++ operator can be overloaded in two ways. The one using operator member function, another one is through friend function. Okay, first I am giving the reason why there are two ways to overload the operator. Just here previously I have given all the examples when the operators unary and binary operators I have overloaded with operator member function. Now I am giving the examples where the unary and binary both operators can also be overloaded using friend function. Now see here, carefully see, I have written this C1 plus 10. So it works. Here the data conversion routine is called like one argument constructor, and this is converted into the nameless object of the class complex and both to be added. Suppose here instead of this I want to write in this way. Say suppose C3 equal to 10 plus C1. Suppose if I want to call this, and here I have overloaded plus operator using member function like this. Okay, so simply here the compiler will give error. Why? Because when we overload the plus operator or whenever we call the member function, then one of the object, the first object is passed implicitly. With the help of this object, the member function is called using dot operator. But here this is not object, so this is constant. The meaning is same. Here I want to add the 10 in the real part of C1. Here also I want, but because the plus is what? Commutative, so I can write 10 plus C1 also. But now this definition will not work because the first operand is not the user defined object. So this should be the object because it is passed implicitly to call member function. So here this type of operation cannot be performed using operator member function. So what we do, just we overload the plus operator to using friend function. Okay, so now suppose I want to overload this using friend function. So here, as you know, that friend function are not member function of the class. So here simply we have to give the definition outside the class. Okay, so simply the everything is same, but now when we overload the operator using friend function, as no operand is passed, this is not member function, so no object is required to call the member functions. So in the friend function, if you are overloading the binary operator, then both the arguments must be passed. Similarly, if you are overloading the unary operator using friend function, then the one argument is passed. Whereas in the case of operator member function, when we overload the operators using operator member function in unary operator, no operand is passed, explicit argument is passed. But in the case of binary operators, the one explicit argument is required. But now I am overloading this plus operator using friend function. So what here, friend is a keyword, and then the return type, complex, operator, every other thing is same, but only I will use this as friend. So I want to make this overloading with the help of friend function. Plus now it will take what, two operand, one is the left and second, then complex C1, complex say suppose the one object is say complex C complex say A and complex B. Okay, because the friend function are not within this friend function are not member function of the complex, so its definition I cannot give within the class. So here the friend function will be defined outside the class. So suppose here I am giving its definition. Okay, so friend, this is no friend keyword is required, simply I will write what, the return type complex, and because this is no scope resolution operator, no scope resolution is required because this is not member function, simply I write operator plus and complex A, complex B. Okay, so here the definition is same, just we create the complex object, complex T, T dot real equal to A dot real plus B dot real, T dot imaginary equal to A dot imaginary plus B dot imaginary. Okay, and return T. See, as the operator plus, just I have overloaded this operator using the friend function. So the friend function allows that the friend function can simply just this can access the private data member of the object with the help of dot operator. So simply here the body is somehow same, but no argument is passed implicitly. Okay, so in main void main, if we write now complex C1 3 4 and C2, and I write C2 say 5 and 7 and C3 equal to 10 plus C1. Now see, it's working. Now when I will overload the plus operator using friend function, then it will work. Again here the basic data type 10 is converted into what, the user defined the object of the class complex, and by calling the one argument constructor, and it creates a nameless object, and both the object will be passed to this friend function, and simply this. The syntax is same. When we overload the binary operators or unary operator using friend function, simply just its syntax is what, of course friend, and then return type, whatever be the return type, and then operator and the name of the operator, operator symbol, what you want to overload, and the argument here. Okay, and simply just friend functions are not member function of this, so we can define its body outside this. Only remember to that कि if you are overloading binary operator using friend function, then you have to pass both operand, as this is not member function. But if you overload it using operator member function, then it is required that you have to pass both the operand as explicitly. Okay, now the another very important overloading the operator, the extraction operator and insertion operator. Like this operator is the extraction operator and this operator is insertion operator, what you use in C in and C out. Okay, I want to overload the extraction operator. Actually C in and C out are simply the predefined stream in the header file what I have declared, we declare IO stream dot H. So this operator is called extraction operator, this operator is called insertion operator. Now I want to overload these operator. If I want to overload these operators, so simply when we write what C in A B, okay, so automatically if A and B are basic data type, so the meaning, simply the compiler knows that how simply the C in, the working of C in A and B. But suppose here what I want, that simply I want to declare the object C1, C2, and simply instead of calling the function, say still if I want to read, then we call the function C1 dot read data. Okay, I write, see here, I have written a member function read data to read the data member of object. Now I want to overload this C in. Simply instead of this I want C in C1, means the user defined data type read using what? C in function. The extraction operator, I want to overload this extraction operator for user defined data type. The same we can overload like in this way, C2. The same I want to overload the operator, this what? The insertion, this is extraction operator, this is insertion C1, this, to overload the I stream and O stream objects C in and C out. But here the C in and C out operator can only be, extraction and insertion operator can only be overloaded using friend function. I told earlier that there are few operators. There are two ways to overload the operator, either using operator member function or using friend function. But there are few operators that can always be overloaded using friend function. Also there are few operators that can always be overloaded using operator member function. They cannot be overloaded using friend function. So here when we overload the stream, extraction operator and insertion operator, we overload these operators using friend function. Okay, so see, first working of C. Here I want to overload this. So C in is the object of the class. C in is the object of the class I stream. Okay, and C out is the object of the class O stream. Okay, so here suppose I want to use this one. So first C in is required to pass and the friend function to overload this, and because the again C in required to read C2, so this friend function will return the reference to the I stream. Same is true for the O stream. Okay, so here to overload extraction and insertion operator, I will write here friend. Always remember that the extraction and insertion operators can always be overloaded using friend function. Friend, and its return type is I stream. I stream, a reference to the I stream, and then I stream is extraction operator, and here it takes two argument. One is the object of class I stream m% say in, and the complex, and here I am passing the call by reference because the changes in C required to the main function. Okay, and then the same we can overload what? Friend O stream m%. This is the insertion operator. O stream m% out, and then complex m% C. Okay, because these are the two friend functions, so its definition is required outside the class. So here I am writing the definition. See, I stream, because this is a friend function, so this is a friend function, so no scope resolution operator is required. So directly we write I stream m% operator and then I stream m% in, and complex m% C. Okay, and here within this simply we write what in is the object of like what? C in. So here the reference of C in is stored in. So we can read like in C1 dot real and in C1 dot imaginary, and return in the reference to the I stream return. Okay, now see why returning is, suppose here if I will write this only C in C1 and return type is void, then it works. But if I am writing another concatenation way C2, so after reading this again the reference of Cn is required. So here to work in both the cases, just simply we return the object of I stream, reference to the object of I stream class. Same we give the definition of what? O stream m% operator O stream m% out, complex m% C out, C dot, sorry C1 no, C, here the C is passed, C dot real, C dot imaginary, and return out. Okay, so just after this, see, instead of calling this function C1 dot read, very carefully see, this is a very important feature here. This is possible that to overload the extraction and insertion operator using friend function. Okay, so here I am overloading the extraction and insertion operation using friend function. So I can call it with what? C in C1. Carefully, just here with this, just simply the C in, I am using C in as like I am reading the basic data type. Here simply the C1 is a user defined data type which is the object of class complex. So it is required that you have to overload this extraction operator. The same C out can be overloaded using this C1 C2. So for this case, first C1, this here C1 C in, the reference of C in is stored in and the C1 is passed as C. So here simply using the in object, the extraction operator, real and imaginary part of C is used. Very carefully note that this is of type reference, otherwise the changes in C1 will not be reflected to the caller. And the C out, now you can overload the C1 plus C2. So simply this is equivalent to C1 dot read data, C2 dot read data, C1 dot show data, C2 dot show data. Okay, so here simply you can overload the unary and binary operator in two ways, either operator member function or simply what, the using friend function. Okay, when you are overloading with operator member function, then if there is a unary operator, then one explicit argument is required, and when you are overloading the binary operator, then the both arguments are passed as a explicit argument. Suppose in the case of unary operator, I want that plus plus C1. I want to define this plus plus C1. You perform the plus plus A, where A is basic type. Again, it is required to overload plus plus. So previously I have given the example to overload plus plus using what, operator member function. Now I can overload this plus plus operator using friend function. So here I will write one more friend, then this will this will return the changes in the implicit object, or simply complex operator plus plus and then complex C. Okay, complex, here the reference is required. Now the friend complex. So now I am overloading the plus plus operator using what, friend function. So because this is a uni operator, and I am overloading it with friend function, so this C1 object is explicitly passed. Here I will give the definition of this function. Simply say what, the complex here, complex, and then what, operator plus plus complex ampersand C. Okay, so what actually the meaning you have to define. I want C1 plus plus C1 means I want to add 1 in the integer part, or you can say that the 1 to be added in both integer and real part. It is up to you. So here simply I am taking the meaning that plus plus C1 means the 1 is to be added into the real part. Okay, so C dot real equal to C dot real plus 1. Okay, and simply return what, return C plus, yes, return C. Okay, simply the C is returned here, or the changes will be performed in C, and simply the changes will be reflected, but this return C is required. Suppose here I am writing this statement like this, say C3 equal to plus plus C1, C3 equal to plus plus C1. In that case, the plus plus C1 will be performed, and simply whatever be the object, this will be returned to the complex object. So that's why return C is used. Okay, so in this way you can overload the operators either using operator member function or through friend function. Okay, thank you.